essence of the pitch is looking at and learning from and deriving mentorship from the women who have done this and who are now willing to come back to us and help us learn, all of us, how to do that themselves. So the pitch, as mentioned, you guys are going to be voting, so listen closely. This is one of our most passionate projects and programs that we do at She Media, and that has a component at BlogHer. And we're going to start welcoming people out. I think the voice of Goddess is going to tell us who's whom.
You got it.
Okay.
Welcome to the stage, our pitch judges, Jacquelyn De Jesu, Agatha Achindu, Sarika Doshi, Alison Wyatt, and Cate Luzio.
Woo!
Okay, great. So now let us introduce our first pitcher. How exciting. Adriana Vázquez of Lilu. Woo! I'm great.
When Sujay and I, while still students at the University of Pennsylvania, found about all of the benefits of breast compression, we decided to combine our skills in design and engineering in order to build a product that would bring all of the benefits of breast compression to mothers, hands-free and hassle-free.
Hi, I'm Adriana, co-founder and CEO of Lilu, where we build technology that empowers new moms. With our first product, the Lilu Massage Bra, we are helping the 3.2 million new moms that start pumping every year in the US pump more milk hands-free. 2/3 of moms are not able to pump enough milk to feed their babies. We set out to change that. Using research insights from Soft Robotics, we developed a patent-pending, portable air massage technology that is compatible with all breast pumps. Moms that pump with Lilu love it because they get the proven benefits of breast massage, hands-free, and are able to multitask. We launched sales in August, and moms are able to buy the bra at wearlilu.com. Please help us help more moms reach their breast pumping and breastfeeding goals. Tell new moms about Lilu. Thank you.
Okay, that was fantastic. Okay, judges.
What's the price point?
Online, it can be purchased for $199.
Who are your competitors?
In the breast pump accessory space, focusing on breast massage, there's 2 or 3 all-new players in the market. The research that clinically proved the benefits of breast massage is fairly new, around 5 to 10 years, and it's slowly starting to pick up. So for breast massage, in a way that's compatible with breast pumps that are reimbursed by insurance, there's only 2 or 3 others, and ours is, I'd say, of course, by us, the most beautifully designed, easy to use, and comfortable of the products out there.
Can you speak more about the emotional connection to the problem that you're solving for those of us that aren't moms?
Yeah, so, I mean, for me, right, my background's in technology. I did like software at MIT, product design at Penn, and I've been surrounded by all these amazing women in my life that are really smart, really hardworking, and I reached a point in my life where all of the friends and moms around me were choosing to breast pump, and we're having such a hard time. People that are like eminences in design and engineering, and they felt really guilty and really inadequate. And I realized, why is it that all these moms are not able to make this work? And it's not them, right? We have all these moms feeling really guilty. It's the technology that is failing moms. And I felt so disappointed that in this modern day and age, when we have, look at all of us with our cell phones, you know, sending Teslas to space, and breast pumping technology is so far behind. I just thought that's unbelievable and that we have to change it.
Great answer, thank you.
As a breastfeeding mom, can you raise your hand if you're a breastfeeding mom in the crowd? Who is going to need this product? And yeah, what's your website again, please?
Wearlilu.com.
Can everybody please go follow? I breastfed 3 kids, and it's no joke. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think this is it's an amazing product, and I loved when you gave your passionate reason why. That was a fantastic question, and I think you should always lead with that. You should always lead with that, because that is what's going to connect with people. It was beautiful, beautiful, fantastic product. Guys, if you want to vote for her, the voting is done by tweeting, right? The voting is done by tweeting, and it should be up there. Is it? I can't see.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
at where, yeah.
And you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. So that's our handle, Where Lilu.
Good job. Fantastic, fantastic.
Thank you.
I don't want to give it back. No, I'm kidding. Great job. Okay, and next we have Jaime-Jin Lewis of Wiggle Room.
As ambitious women, we've all been there. Overcommitted, underslept, stretched thin, and then something pushes us over the edge. For millions of parents every day, that something is a breakdown in childcare. In these moments, parents should be able to turn to friends and family for support, but asking for help is one of the hardest things you can do. This is why we created Wiggle Room, to connect parents to their trusted communities when they need it most. Wiggle Room takes the hard part of asking for help, and it does it for you. It sends requests on your behalf. It gets everyone on the same page in terms of things like routines, allergies, and most importantly, the lyrics to Baby Shark. And it grows your network by prompting you to think of folks who want to help you out, like other parents at daycare, and everyone who says, "Let me know if you need anything." Now, they can go in your Wiggle Room. My name is Jaime-Jin Lewis, and whether you are a parent, an auntie, a neighbor, or a friend, please join us at wiggleroomnow.com because everyone needs a little wiggle room. Thank you.
Just to clarify, the point of difference is that your platform allows people in your personal networks as opposed to care providers?
Yeah, so what we realized that even in advance of going to like a care.com or an urban sitter, parents want to, especially in these gap, unexpected moments, reach out to their friends and family, but they were just spending hours and not feeling comfortable asking. And so we just started saying, let's do that step 0 alongside you so that you can, A, see who's available, build stronger communities around your family, around your kid. And there were so many people who actually want to be around you and be a part of your kid's life. So that's what we were really solving for.
Thank you.
What is your revenue model?
Yeah, so we are pre-revenue right now. We just launched in private beta 3 months ago with 20 parents. I'm excited to say we're getting ready to ship our first web app next week. We're having a 100% satisfaction rate, and we're able to find, there's a few different pieces of it, and I won't get in the weeds, but basically we can take a child care request in under 45 seconds, a process that used to take hours, and we can find parents' child care in their network, from people in their network, in 10 minutes in 80% of cases. And so, and these are people who really want to be a part, again, of your life and your kids' lives. And so we're really excited about it. It's not statistically significant yet, but we think it's an early sign that we're onto something.
And how are you building this? Have you raised money? Are you self-funding?
Yeah, so we just landed our first investor this week, actually ahead of schedule. Thank you. We're going to go out and raise around bringing on more technical capacity in the fall. I guess it is the fall, so we're ahead of schedule here too. But I actually realized I didn't answer your question about revenue models. We're testing 3 hypotheses. One is that our parents actually want to pay. They are very viscerally aware of the amount of money and time and energy and social capital that they're losing. 2, this would be a great employer benefit for family-forward employers who are struggling to keep qualified talent as we're moving towards full employment. And then 3, parents who are in this situation, and when we bring communities together, they actually need resources. They need a lift. They need a cauliflower pizza. They need things like that. And so we could be a referral mechanism for those other products.
So is there cost? Sign-up cost?
So what?
Is there a cost to join?
So in our private beta, we're running this as a donation-based product. We'll be launching that again in about 2.5 weeks with the web app that we're building.
What is the average donation that you've seen?
So we haven't accepted donations yet because we just started this about 3 months ago and we're still, using our guinea pigs.
How is the actual network created?
Yeah, so this was actually really, can you just repeat it? I want to make sure I heard the question.
Yeah, how is the actual network of childcare providers created?
And I was going to say as a follow-on question, just walk us through how practically it works, how you sort of download the app, and then what's next.
Absolutely. So it's just hard to hear you because the speakers are going that way, so when your head's facing me. Yeah, so we realized we really started solving for that one, like, oh crap moment when you realize the babysitter's sick or you need to take an extra shift or something like that. But by reverse engineering that, we realized that there's so many things we can do proactively, but similarly to like budgeting, many people just don't want to face head on. So we just started prompting them, normalizing this idea that it's not a personal failure, that we're all in this boat together. And so helping parents build their network, we prompt them, they can start with as few as 3. We grow, usually they start with about 7. We grow that by 50 to 100% by prompting them to think about people like people at daycare, people in your place of worship, like people in your building here in New York. And there are so many people, and also like, you asked the last person, their emotional connection. I'm an auntie. I'm a very proud auntie of many little ones here in Brooklyn. And my co-founder, she herself, is a single mother. And we are a wiggle room, right? So I really created it for the Jaime-Jins around Brooklyn who want to be a part of these kids' lives too. And when we started beta testing Wiggle Room with some of my friends, they didn't put me in there. And we realized, okay, how do we get to the me's who want to help out? So once they do that, then in our first prototype, we had a text bot that they could just text, really seamlessly download their request, and then one of our concierge coordinators would jump in, manage all of the outreach for them, essentially like an executive assistant. And then we would find them childcare, send it back to them, and we had a 100% satisfaction rate with the process.
How are you thinking about social platform integrations?
Yeah, that's a really big question for us because we work with a lot of, and we intend to work and always work with a lot of hourly workers who really need this product. And we just want to be really careful. It's clearly the easiest thing to look at social platform integration, but we want to be really mindful of security and surveillance, especially around kids and especially around, folks who are undocumented or may have a criminal record and may not want to have their stuff on blast, and we take that very, very seriously.
So I'm an auntie as well. I'm not a mom.
Hey.
Just backing up, are these all private networks? So if I'm signing on or someone has to invite me, that's a mom?
Yeah, so that's where we're starting. A parent of any gender can invite you. And that's really where we're starting right now. And caregivers really love it. Like, there's so many people who actually are enthusiastic and just, we call it a ball of complicated logistics wrapped in a ball of complicated emotions. That's like literally what our app solves for. So we just try to like remove those barriers one by one so that people can meet and families can get what they need.
And can you tap into other networks? So if you're an auntie to a bunch and then there are other friends that you know, that we all have like great integrated networks.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So we're still exploring that. That would clearly be a natural progression for an enterprise product or something that works through a CBO or a building network, an IRL network, but we're really just solving for individual parents in this moment.
Okay.
I thought you did a great job answering those questions. It's not easy standing up here talking about your life's work. So, and I love the name. I love the name Wiggle Room. Anyone who says a name doesn't matter, it matters.
WiggleRoomNow.com.
Fantastic. Thank you. And then our final pitcher, I'm kind of sad this is over, but our final pitcher, Selina Fletcher of Paper Grapes.
I would love nothing more than to take something off of your plate and put it on mine.
Good morning. 3 years ago, I moved in with my sister after her divorce to help with my niece and nephew. For two highly capable and organized women, the dishes never seemed to end. So I went to the Google to find paper plates that sparked joy but did not kill the planet. I was unsuccessful and ended up settling on ugly paper plates that were slightly embarrassing but did not hurt the planet. And they 100% saved my life and sanity. Paper Grapes was born out of a desire to marry beauty with sustainability. Eco shouldn't mean ugly, and pretty shouldn't break the bank or the planet. Life is stressful and messy enough. Time is precious, and convenience should not be a dirty word. We've never been busier, yet somehow we're supposed to look great doing it all. I'm looking at you, Instagram. Complex coatings make it difficult to recycle. Is it just me, or does recycling properly require an advanced degree? I stand before the recycling bins, and I'm completely perplexed on which bin to use, and then once I pick one, I worry if I got it right. Recycling guilt is real. Our paper plates and dishes are nationally recyclable because the only coating used is the FDA food safe coating required by law. Paper Grades believes women belong at the table, literally and figuratively, not standing alone in front of the kitchen sink. So let us take something off your plate and put it on ours. I'm Selina Fletcher, founder of Paper Grades.
What is the price point relative to some of the mass brands?
So it depends on kind of the bulk, but our highest seller is a 50 count of the large gray plate, which is $39.99. So higher than some of our competitors like Dixie and Shinette, except we're nationally recyclable and compostable, unlike their products.
And is your intention to really pitch this as something you can use for daily use in the sort of scenario you described with your sister, or for special occasions, parties, etc.? I know it could be used for both.
Yeah, it can be used for both.
Where do you see the sort of like the core market and opportunity?
When I started this, they saved my life, and I thought I want to make something beautiful for women that they can use every day. I haven't done dishes in 2 years, and I love life. But I've been finding that women are really responding, saying, hey, maybe right after they have a baby, or on the summer and they're having barbecues. So it seems like it's kind of picking up more specialized than a daily use, but I am finding women with children under 5 or 6 and babies are using it daily because it's easy for kids to hold and it's sturdy.
What are your ideal sales channels?
So right now we're direct to consumer on our papergrades.com, check it out, and we're also on Amazon. Which is right now the Great Plate is Amazon's choice, which I'm learning a lot about the Amazon's back end, but that's really, I'm really excited about that. And we're also kind of direct to business because there's some businesses, small caterings, coffee places are saying, hey, this is really great. We like the design. It doesn't feel too blah, and our customers like it.
You are so charismatic.
Oh,
Loved your
thanks.
pitch. Also very relatable. I too do not do dishes.
Yeah, you're busy. You got other things to do, and you should be.
Very busy. Yeah. Love it. Can you talk a little bit about how you're handling your print design? Are you doing that internally? Or are you outsourcing it?
So we do it internally. I like to say that my older sister, who I live with, sucked all the art genes out of the family. So I have a lot of visions in my head, but I actually can't draw them myself. And so we work with our designer, who's part of our team, and I describe what I want, and I draw very sad sketches that none of you should ever see. And she converts it into real life. And then normally it's either perfect or there's a one iteration. So
that's what a creative director does.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you? How do you? Because the price point's a little bit higher, but we know that it costs more because of the recycling opportunity. How do you educate consumers that there is a higher cost when you buy a recycled product?
Yeah, and that's one of our kind of barriers to entry that we're working through is the education. We're coming from a place of no judgment, and whether you wake up and your top 2 things are surviving and the recycling, that's great. Or if it's on your list like way down, we're open to teaching you. And I think it's about with the barrier to entry saying, hey, it's about how do you recycle properly. Actually what you do is you take this plate and you actually need to rinse it off, and then you put it in the recycling bin. Like a pizza box, you can't leave pizza inside of it and expect it to go anywhere but the landfill. And so we kind of have little videos, and I make some memes just to kind of keep it friendly, because I think everyone, if given the choice, wants to make the right one. And so we're trying to present 2 options saying, hey, it's easy to make the right one, so let's try it, because I think people want to be kind to the planet.
How are you mainly driving traffic to papergrades.com?
Yeah, so we do, Instagram is actually kind of our biggest referral over to Shopify.
Paid or organic?
Organic. And because we're new and I'm still bootstrapping it and figuring out like, hey, what marketing works, what doesn't. And we've been kind of working with some influencers in the area, Connecticut, to say, hey, do you want to use this? But if you use it, please use it in the way that you want to. So maybe that's painting, or you actually want meals on it, things like that. And we've actually found that people being able to use it how they want to, and it feels really authentic, is driving traffic.
Do you know your top 3 use cases?
I'm sorry, what
If
do you
it's
mean?
painting and sometimes it's food, like
Oh,
what is
yeah,
the
sorry,
ranking?
this is for the tray.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, so actually it's mostly arts and crafts. Top is food,
Okay.
and then really kind of arts and crafts that people are like, hey, it contains the glitter and the paint and the sparkle, and it's
You can
heavy.
just toss it.
Yeah.
Cool. Recycle it, sorry.
Yes.
That was fantastic. What a great pitch. You did an unbelievable job.
Let's welcome all the pitchers back to the stage for a picture, and thank you, Gail Becker and CAULIPOWER, for supporting female entrepreneurs.
Thank
Now
you.
it's time to vote.
Everybody go buy their stuff. Here. Oh. You know, one thing I just want to say that everybody, I don't know if anyone else picked up on this, all the female entrepreneurs, they all mentioned how they want to help other people.
Now it's time to vote. Tweet until noon today using hashtag #PitchAdriana, #PitchJaime-Jin, or #PitchSelina. Winners will be announced during the closing keynote. Great job, ladies.
Great job. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Great job.